And we're live! Hello everyone, and welcome back to the dungeon. I'm your host as usual. Vibe, that's... I feel like what was it, the intro was like, yeah, hi everyone, I'm Vibe, I'm the dungeon host. Welcome back. Yeah, so we are back today for some more NieR. Gonna be working on, ending C, this time around on Route C. I don't really know which way refers to it as, but that's what we're doing today. We're gonna be trying to, I mentioned it last time we were playing, but with this one, since we've like legit kind of seen all this stuff now, like twice over now, we're going to be trying to play through this one a little bit faster, so I'm going to be skipping cutscenes unless it's like an actually new cutscene and stuff like that. Not really going to be doing the side quest unless like I just happen upon one that does sound like really cool. But yeah, and you know, like I don't imagine. Well, I like just given how long it takes to get through this whole segment, I don't imagine us actually finishing Route C today by any means. But I'm hoping we can get through it a little bit faster than we have previous parts, so we can get a little closer to D and E, which are the ones that are going to get us like the new stuff. E in particular, if I recall correctly, is like the brand new segment of this game based on what I've been told. So hopefully we get to that soon. If you didn't see it already, as I mentioned yesterday, the new chapter of my Webtoon Dim is now up and available on Webtoon as well as Tapaz, as well as the Discord server is now up and operational, and the link to that is available here on the Twitch page. And I forgot to do it, but I will be posting a link to that on the Twitter later. So yeah. That's about it for announcements though. Tomorrow will be a later stream, probably closer to about 9 o'clock-ish, if not possibly even later, and we'll just be chilling out with a little bit of some more Final Fantasy Online. And yeah, business as usual. So yeah, why don't we just hop right back into the game. Bloop. Alright, so where we are currently. I went ahead and took the quest to go to the Forest of Myth again, just because I don't know, try to break the flow of events, because so far every time I've done the junkyard first. Oh yeah, I thought when I was playing Yakuza that there was some frame rate type issues, because that's how it looked like on my end with recording. Oh, this is new. Be quiet a second.
Looks like he left the village. Yeah. You think he'll be able to find all the fragments? If he doesn't, these past 5 years will have all been for nothing.
Wait, so you do want him to find it?
Now that we know the location of the original Gestalt, the Shadow Lord, we have to stop his rampage.
Okay, so originally they did want us to get there, I guess, and that's what it's about. I guess maybe late as we go through the process, maybe they forgot, kind of like Bryce, they forgot like what they actually were, and over time of us finding these things, maybe they remember something.
I can't believe the Shadow Lord ran off and holed up like that. I worry the shades who guard the key fragments will pose too much of a threat. Maybe so, but we're pretty much out of options at this point. You having second thoughts, sis? No. The plan is all that matters. We must see the plan to completion. He is simply a tool to that end. Okay,
so well, maybe what it is they want us to get there, but they want us to get there and kind of speed along him, the Shadow Lord, reclaiming his body, which is, I mean, us, obviously. I don't know if it was trying to track that was a secret or something, I can't remember, but maybe that's what it is. They just like, hey, he's making a real mess of things, just, we need to get him back in his body. Sooner rather than later. Ooh. Okay, let's see this shit.
The home of that blasted dream.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Truly a nightmare I hope never to experience again.
I hear you.
Alright, but what I was saying was, I thought that there was some frame drops towards the end of the Yakuza stream yesterday. But here's what it actually was, because I went back and watched the VOD, and the VOD there wasn't any. Really what it is the game itself does have some weird kind of shaky bits sometimes. Just, I don't know, that's just kind of what they went for.
I don't know.
But, oh, hey Civics.
Just how things have...
Weird.
How you doing? Yeah. But really what the frame issues what I thought they were is actually, I think it's just because, like, I have, like, multiple windows up on, like, the one screen, so it's actually just the screen itself was catching up, I think, and not the stream, which is good. It's just kind of deceptive for me. Pick up the thing.
The grass, the trees, the woods.
I'm good, I'm good. Kind of relaxing a bit today. Still a little bit late. I was playing some games with friends and lost track of time.
Why do we seem to encounter nothing but odd people lately?
Hardly the lace of soda though, so I'm not too worried about it.
You should talk.
As if Grimoire Weiss is capable of spouting such nonsense.
Hang on. I don't think it's done.
Is the dark entity that governs all memories. May the words form themselves to your liking.
Does that mean it'll tell us what we want to know? That'd be nice.
Okay, we gotta remember the words. Fair enough. Sorry if you're trying to read this, it's just I've been through this bit like 2 or 3 times now already. Trying to get through Route C here a bit quicker so I can get to the newer content. Okay, right, here's one I gotta remember. Size. Blue eyes. I gotta remember that they have blue eyes. Uh, 23 companions, but they're gone now, and so is the dog. That's my phone in my pocket now, it's buzzing at me. There we go.
What in the... I never realized shade
I don't care if I just want to...
with the tree unless...
Right, that's that one. Whoosh.
Popola said we might be able to...
Perhaps we can find...
Yeah. This shit. No, it's not that there's like something in the book. It's just the book himself is sentient. Ow. As far as my understanding goes, basically he was made. Actually, truth be told, it's still a little hazy to me on the details what his purpose is. Other than to hold the magic powers he has. Like, he has like a link towards like sort of the larger plot with like, you know, the shades and what the shades actually are and all that. But I kind of don't quite understand what his purpose and all that is. Like, they try to, like in the previous routes, like when we go to fight like one of the final bosses, they call him a traitor, that he was supposed to be like on their side and all that. But then unless I just have missed the detail every time I get to that point in the game, it hasn't really explained exactly what his purpose was supposed to be. I don't know. Maybe they'll explain it this time around. Each run through, they kind of show you more and more scenes, like different character perspectives at different points. So maybe we'll finally explain that this time around.
Damn! Where'd they go?
Robot. Yeah, we've been through all this.
I will not militate. The North one.
The junk heap. Perhaps we should speak to the brothers. They might know something about this.
Do. Yeah, go ahead. I mean, we've ran through this twice already, and I'm pretty sure I'm just kind of have missed the detail every time.
Oh, hey there. It's been a while.
You're the little one, aren't you? You've grown up.
Alpha.
My brother's.
Oh.
It's a.
What? You heard? Not the
No, all.
just never.
Yeah.
I thought.
Don't we already have this weapon?
These things happen the second time around.
It's the third time around.
This sword is...
Yeah,
Can you?
I can.
If you'll.
I'm gonna. Only the. Also.
Okay, I'm pretty sure I actually already have what I need for it, but it won't say that until I've actually entered the location. Oh. Okay, no, it definitely did not say that. Maybe that was in... Oh. Already this far. Yeah, it definitely did not tell me that. So maybe I wasn't supposed to know that yet, or I just
It's
missed
a shame about
the,
the old lad. Was but a child.
Sounds like you went into a dangerous area.
What
for
other
the sake of the
log
business.
explained that?
You. Because
Yeah, we'll just leave it there for now, and
That's
if
some pretty impressive.
and if it doesn't ever come up, I mean, I'm sure it'll come out at some point, but if for some reason it doesn't,
that would be great.
then I'll just look it up myself later on. Yeah.
It appears we have
Maybe Pope.
very
Yeah, because I suppose there was still this ending to get through. Project Assault, yeah. Come to think of it, I wonder if we keep the notes we get from previous runs. Documents. Huh. So we don't get to keep all of them, I guess. Interesting. I do remember we got some records for Project Gestalt at the end, towards the end of the game, but I guess it takes it away from you after you start again. Maybe there was an entry I missed. Or maybe each time you get some different parts of the entry, and since I assumed it was the same, I didn't read it the second time around. If that is the case, I would just read it. We'll just be sure to read it this time around when we get to that part of the game. Speaking of which, another new scene.
Hey, Sis. How goes the code breaking? Harder than I expected. It's going to take some more time. More importantly, how is the child who drifted ashore getting along? Right on schedule so far. I mean, we knew she was powerful enough to destroy an entire ship, but now she's grown even stronger.
Wait, they knew about that?
There is one thing, though. She's started to obsess over becoming human. If that's a problem, we need to nip it in the bud. If the Shadow Lord resists the plan, we'll need her power to defeat him.
Automa did not seem to like that word. Oh, I see. It thought you were saying like why is it German? But I think it thinks you were saying like you were saying that to Germans, so it flagged it as racist. Grammar.
I know, Pope.
It's all been funny. It's been funny that I flagged that.
Jeez, relax, will ya?
You know, that's interesting though. Yeah, but can't offend himself unless they choose to. Unless they choose to be offended by themselves.
It's a fool's dream, and we both know it.
You know, I have noticed, Unless I'm totally wrong. Like this game is from a Japanese company, isn't it? Square Enix game, isn't it? Yeah, it's Square Enix, which is, I've noticed just a lot of times, like, you know, like Japanese type stuff, they tend to use German when they're trying to come up with cool names for things, I've noticed.
She doesn't have a receptacle,
I'm not sure why.
so she can't become human.
I'm sure there's
No
something
matter
there,
how badly
but
she
I
wants
don't
to.
know. I haven't looked into it, didn't really care much. Especially in fantasy setting type stuff. Like, not all the time, of course, but it is just a theme I've noticed in various things. My dryer is beeping at me. It'll stop in a bit, though. Does that? Oof. Big oof. It's important to look up what words mean if you don't know the language.
Learned anything new about the Shadow Lord's key, Popola?
You know, I was just going to talk to you about that. You remember the Aerie, right? Not so. I just got this. That's right.
You're
I'm afraid.
What do you...
The air, and now
I agree.
You're over... I won't... There, Shade.
Well, if try speaking.
That's still funny.
The area.
what a I cannot fathom that village setting up a mercantile. They must have truly opened their minds.
Yeah, I have my doubts.
Aren't you glad to be going back home, Kaine?
Home? Place is a shithole.
Ooh, the village. It's home to so many terrible little memories, isn't it, Kaine?
Shade is such a dick.
We do not desire. If we can continue,
Then we can...
But that,
Yes.
he will kill. What should...
Ooh, shiny. So, the story itself actually takes up after the events of another one of those games called Dragon Good, at the very least. Basically, the game is taking place after an apocalyptic event that was basically caused by the true ending of Dragon Good, where basically this magical disease kind of came into this world and started spreading basically a magic plague that started killing everyone. and they couldn't figure out how to stop it. So the solution they came up with was use some of the combination of like the magic and sciencey shit to try to extend their lifespans by basically separating those souls from their bodies, and then later putting those souls into new surrogate bodies that were like that they created afterwards. Problem is, though, using years later, when they started trying to enact that plan, they realized that it wasn't quite working out. The separated souls started kind of mutating and getting all aggressive and shit, which is what became shades. And then the surrogate bodies actually came to life and grew on their own sentience. And so now the shades are desperate, which are the actual human beings, are trying to get back into their surrogate bodies, which are the people we see in this game. All the while, the people you play as in this are pretty certain that they're the humans, and are just, you know, trying to live and think that the shades are just terrible monsters that want to kill them for, like, no apparent reason. That's a very basic gist of it. Yeah, right. Yeah, shit's pretty crazy. Yeah, and so where our dude comes into play, in the first half of the game, you're taking care of, it's just like him and his young sister that he is taking care of. His sister has contracted that magical disease, and they have figured out a possible way to get rid of it is through Grimoire Weiss, our little magic book here. Who supposedly, if they find the other Grimoire Noir, they can use it to get rid of the magical plague. They don't exactly know the details of that, but they figured they'd give it a shot. Along the way, they start to learn more about the shades. We meet these other fun characters who travel around with us. And unfortunately, this guy's shade, now going by known as the Shadow Lord, shows up and kidnaps his sister because, wouldn't you know it, her shade is also, because, you know, they're kind of linked, is all sickly, and he desperately wants to try to make her body and her soul whole again so that, you know, they can, you know, live. So yeah. It's a big ol' clusterfuck of sadness. Of just everyone really just trying their best to be alive out here, and just no one's really having it. I forgot I need to go up there. Damn it. Shit. Yeah, I'm sure I got some of the details wrong there, but that's the gist of what I've got figured out at this point. The only other one of these games I've played is I played NieR Automata, back when it came out. That game's a lot of fun too, which also, unless I'm mistaken, does still take up sometime after the events of this game. I mean, kind of got its own thing going on, but like some of the some you know, same general themes and stuff are still there. It's just how robots and androids instead of people and spooky ghost monsters. Though I think the spooky ghost monsters might be inhabiting some of the androids and robots, which is why they behave the way they do. I don't know.
Yes, you're the... it may let up...
Because it might be totally wrong, and NieR Automata might be a totally separate thing altogether, but it's been a while since I've played it, and haven't really or looked anything up about it, so yeah. Might be wrong about that.
A letter, huh? So,
Indeed.
Everyone.
Vice!
Beware, this man is a shade.
Damn it! It's a trap!
I figured as much.
You guys sure are taking your goddamn time.
Oops.
1,000 apologies. We were distracted by the
Shit,
local
I
welcoming
don't think that
party.
one was shit.
Want some help?
A carnival of
Okay, maybe the other.
murder? I love it. Yeah.
Kaine, the villagers are possessed!
But not all of them. Some are still human, so be careful.
Oh shit.
He's a shade. My husband's a shade. Go away. I can't deal with this. Just leave me alone.
Stop it! Don't hurt my sister!
What madness. These people are behaving as if we are the villains.
Kaine!
Kill them! Kill them now!
No! You've got to stop this!
Ooh,
We're trying to save
big
you
shiny.
from the shades! Please, you have to stop!
Villagers are under attack over there.
Why are you here? Damn it, Kaine! You gotta get up! Emil, watch Kaine. I'll go clean up over there.
All right.
What could those black swirls be?
Why did you even come here?
Alright, Cody.
Now, oh, that hurts! What are you doing? I can't take this anymore.
You're so strong.
I feel something from within the creature.
Is this the combined power of all those shades?
It will take more than a barrage of magic to stop us. The first to waver is the first to die. I sense magic coming from the center of that eye.
Oh, do you now?
Wait! I think those are actual people!
Hold nothing back. Those are shades.
Yeah, it's like a... Well, this thing is like the big kind of combination of all the shades that we were killing here. It's turned into this thing. And, yeah, it's like the two books are Weiss, or Weiss, how do you pronounce it? I think I pronounce it Weiss. I'm wrong, I'm not good at pronunciations. And then the other book is Grimoire Noir.
Now, focus your magic on the beast's center.
Yeah, so I've been skipping cutscenes because we've seen most of these cutscenes like 2 or 3 times now. So I'm just trying to get through some of them a little quicker so we can get to like the cutscenes, the stuff we haven't seen yet. I'll play them out though if you want. Use a laser.
Its weak point is located around the back. Try attacking it from above.
I'll try to pin it down!
Emil!
Emil!
I'll keep it busy!
Yeah, it's pretty wild.
Should be able to attack! From behind! Go around and get it! Please, hurry!
Emil can handle this. We must circle behind the creature at once.
Oh wait, I get high.
You must strike it in the eye.
Did we get it?
It is escaping to the inner level.
I'm coming! Gotta catch my breath!
Still don't know if he actually breathes. He's kind of a skeleton man now.
Won't help anyone if we lose you here.
VI? I guess I would say Vi or V.
Beat the hell out of that thing.
No, B would probably be like V. I'd say Vi.
Powers are beyond
I'd say
even my
Vi.
greatest suspicion.
Come on! Help me take it out!
I'm on it.
Oh, okay, nice. Screaming! You know, funny thing, since it's been brought up here, I've actually had a lot of people that I've spoken to, like, IRL, like, at, like, work and stuff like that. So many times, like, I've had people walk up and, like, think I was German, because they thought I had a German accent. I have no clue why they would think that. Like, I've heard German accents. I don't think I talk like that.
Weapon is being deployed.
I mean, not offended by it. I just don't quite understand. It's not just German too. Like, all the time, like they always think I have some sort of like European accent of some sort. Like, I've had people ask me if I was German, if I was like Irish or Scottish. Like, that one really didn't make sense at all. Do I? Huh. Oh yeah. Okay. I guess that's why then. I think what it actually is I I do have like a slight speech impediment. Like I did a bunch of speech therapy for it when I was younger, but it just kind of slips out more sometimes. So I think that's like what people hear and what makes them think it's like an accent of some sort. Especially comes out when I start thinking about it though, and so like I try really hard. This scene's really long. We've seen before, so I'm just gonna skip it for now. So I start thinking like really hard to make sure I say the words right, and that just kind of makes it come off a bit, sounding a bit odd sometimes. I think. So it's just family that notice it nowadays though.
I killed innocent people. I killed them all.
But you saved us. If it wasn't for you, we'd all be dead. We owe you.
But
That's Emil.
I
So Emil was this little child that they used some of that crazy magic and science bullshittery to try to create like a super weapon to combat some of the bad stuff that came from the weird shit from the Drakengard game. So him and his sister were made into like magical super weapons, and during the first half of the game, we helped Emil, who was not a skeleton man at that point yet, to to defeat his sister, who had gone on like a complete rampage and turned into this big old monster. During the process of which the two of them fused together, causing Emil to transform into the skeleton man you see before us now. Sorry, I burped into the mic.
We had best be off.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a sad boy. He's a sad boy sometimes, but most time he's actually a very upbeat boy. Very happy. Good vibes. No pun intended. Wait, we're both these things on the village anyways.
Maybe Popola's found some information about the Shadow Lord.
Very well.
He does kind of look like Sand. Shit. It's like, it's a similar kind of skull shape. Other than, you know, it's like, I mean, Emil's is definitely a bit more of a rounded head. Yeah. Yeah, Emil, or the very least, Emil's head has become a bit of a mascot for the creator of this game. And in a lot of interviews and stuff, he's actually wears a mask of that skull. Because, I don't know, the man's honestly a bit of a lunatic. Funny thing, in one of those interviews where he was wearing the mask actually fell off and it broke. And then later on, instead of getting like a new one and just not wearing it anymore, he fixed it with like this, like, you know, with sort of this metal plate looking deal, just to give it that kind of pieced together kind of vibe, and just like kept using the same one. I don't know if he still does that, but I've seen like various clips of him wearing it. Interesting fellow. Yeah.
Hey, Popola.
It's a good game. Gotta tell him that's for sure. Makes a good game.
Ah, you're back.
Have you learned anything more about the Shadow Lord's key?
I'm sorry, but it's going to take me some time yet.
I see. Well, can I take something off your plate in the meantime?
Oh, how about this? You know the ferryman with the red bag, right? Well, he's been skipping out on work lately. Can I ask you to go to Seafront and check on him?
Sure thing.
Oh, I didn't realize I could do this one in that order. Thought this one always showed up after doing the Brothers quest and the Forest and everything. You can do this part of the game in a lot of different orders than I thought. That's fun. Let's change it up a bit.
This feels alarmingly familiar.
I'm sure that couple is merely having another one of their inane spats. Let us do our utmost not to get dragged into it this time,
Here it is 5:57 p.m. It's 1 AM for you? Jeez. What are you doing up? I mean, I appreciate you being here. That's early. Or late, depending on perspective, I guess. Ow. Ah, okay.
Yeesh. I don't think I've ever seen fog this thick before. Huh? What's that?
His boat.
Oh god, it's over.
What's wrong?
Oh hey, I remember you. You're the ones who helped us out way back when.
Seeing as we've come all this way, I suppose we had best ask, what is the matter?
Yeah, I got you.
I had a fight with my husband and he ran away from home.
Yes. You may color me utterly flabbergasted.
But it's all that idiot's fault. I was saving up a bunch of apples, and he went and ate 10 of them.
That's actually sort of impressive.
Well, sure, I may have lost my temper a little, but I can't believe he just up and left. He's been gone for a week now, and it's...
All right.
That's a nice compliment.
We'll help you find him.
Really? Oh, thank you so much.
And here we go again. Shall we begin by asking around at the tavern like before?
Hey there. I'm looking for the guy with the red bag. You seen him around lately?
Really? Is that couple fighting again?
Yeah, the guy took off.
Hardly. Their arguments are legendary. We're actually considering selling tickets as a tourist attraction. Anyway, I think he's from that village with the library. I think his brother is a...
Thanks for the tip.
Yeah, I forgot I got.
Say.
Yeah,
This quest makes me go all sorts of back and forth. I say I think I only go back and forth like twice or so.
Hard to believe a ship of this size managed to run aground. What was that? Hey, is someone there? Okay, I definitely heard someone cough just now. Maybe it's one of those kids from town? But where are they?
Yeah, big stretch. Yeah, it's just because like the position of like where my camera is relative to like where some of my screens are.
There you are. What are you doing here, kid? Were you a passenger on this ship, maybe?
because I got all like my like stream stuff on like the screen to my right, and then the actual game
it's okay.
in front of
You
me.
don't need to be scared.
So every time I glance to make sure everything's running as it should, because I don't know, for some reason I have in my head that if I don't pay attention, something's gonna go wrong.
To think that couple's petty squabbles have become something of an attraction for the locals.
Doesn't surprise me in the least. Seeing people like that puts a little spring in your step, you know?
You humans truly are a maddening bunch. Such buffoonery does little more than wear this old tome out.
Okay, hold on, I'll be right back. Something's beeping, I need to go check on that.
Hey there. How you feeling?
Yeah, Mick. My dryer was beeping. I forgot I was doing laundry.
Well, your cough seems better at least. Check it out. I brought you some bread today. Oh, easy there. Jeez, you must have been starving. Well, look, no one's gonna take this from you, so just take it easy so you don't choke on it, okay? So, what were you doing on this boat, kid? Actually, scratch that. First things first. I can't just keep calling you kid. You got a name? Well, this is going nowhere fast. Let's see. Louise. Yeah, what about Louise? I mean, it just sort of popped into my head. Well, it's nice to meet you, Louise.
We searched the southern plains back when the wife ran off too, right?
I believe we did, yes.
Lots changed since then. So it's kind of nice when we find something that hasn't. The fact that couple is still arguing almost fills me with, I don't know, hope, I guess.
If you ask me, that particular couple could benefit from a little change.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd be fine with having a moderator. Yep, geez, my model did a weird thing. I was trying to go and look at something. Yeah, sure. Behold, you are now mod. I think. Is that how that works? I think. Yeah, I think you're a mod now. I think that's how that works. Luckily the bots have become less frequent compared to when I first started out.
Oh, hey, it's you. What's up?
You're related to the ferryman who carries a red bag around, right?
Yeah, he's my little brother. Haven't seen him in a while, though.
A shame. Have you any
It's like they come in
idea where he may have
waves.
absconded to?
Not a clue. Like I said, I haven't seen him.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Oh, but the last time I did see him, he said something about using his ferry to deliver letters. Maybe you should try talking to someone at the post office.
I guess we could ask the postman over in Seafront.
Just once, I would enjoy receiving a quest that can be solved in the general vicinity of the Asker. I cannot believe how many trips we have made simply to track down a single man.
It's all right to do this kind of thing every now and then.
I only pray this is not the calm before some manner of storm. Say there, lad, have you ever penned a missive?
You mean a letter? No. I'm not big on writing. It always takes me forever to figure out what I want to say.
What's to figure out? One simply takes quill in hand and unleashes their soul upon the canvas of the page.
You can make a blacklist? I didn't even know you could do that on here. Yeah, I do that. like banning the particular words in the chat. Okay, yeah, I didn't even think about that. If you know what words the bots can use, you just block those words and then they can't send the thing.
Hey,
yeah.
Where'd you get that
I didn't think
red
about
bag? Found it on the ship, did you? You kids are so darn curious about everything. Anywho, it's good to see you. Afraid I don't have any bread today, but I did bring you something. Here, it's a ribbon. Let me tie it in your hair
nice.
for you. Well, what do you think? Pretty nice, huh? Huh. What's that on the floor? Oh, it's a mirror. Well, that's a stroke of luck. Let's go ahead and check out your new look. If you go over there where it's brighter, you'll be able to see yourself more clearly. What's wrong? Don't you want to see? Oh, I see. You don't like sunlight. Guess your eyes are pretty sensitive after spending all this time in the dark, huh? Well, it's not like we can have you stay here forever. We should work on getting you out of here so you and me can go look at the sea together. How's that sound?
Yeah, kind of a similar thought. Like, I've only seen like the VTubing stuff for like, I guess almost a whole year now. Not even a whole year now, actually. I suppose I probably got into it the same way everyone else did. Saw a bunch of clips online and it was just like, huh, this is entertaining. Then slowly it eventually became, you know, this.
I just swung by to pick up a letter and wound up.
It's been a lot of fun since I've actually started trying to get involved on like Twitter with other ones, and then like some of the Discord servers.
Anyway, you here for a package or something?
No. There's this couple who's always fighting, and the husband took off. So I'm trying to track him down. Ring any bells?
Sorry, pal. You're asking the wrong guy. Still, that's pretty weird. My buddy's daughter took off too. Maybe running away is the cool thing to do now.
I find it exceedingly unlikely this pair of runaways is mere coincidence.
Any idea where she might have went?
That is the question, isn't it? Actually, you know what? I bet she went to check out the huge shipwreck that drifted into the inlet the other day. Not often something like that comes around. It's all the kids have been talking about.
Hey, Louise. I brought your food for today. What's wrong? Aren't you hungry? Huh. You haven't been eating much lately. Are you okay? Well then, let's try this.
Kind of interesting how it tries to show singing in this game. Especially since we do have a character who does actually sing in this game. Now that I think about it. So why do when these two sing it sounds like that?
Yeah, sorry about that. It's called a song. Humming a jaunty tune is the best thing for putting a spring in your step. Songs are like a little bit of wisdom that makes the tough times easier. I love them personally. I mean, not that I'm any good at singing. Whoa, your voice is a bit rough there, but you're actually pretty good. You know, I knew someone who lived in the town lighthouse before she died. She used to hum this same song a lot. I heard it every time I stopped by to deliver something, and I guess it just kind of stuck. Of course, that was quite a while ago. Hey, are you trying to cheer me up? You are a kind soul, Louise.
I'm sensing some really weird magic going on here, Sunshine. You feeling it too?
Yeah. Is it a shade?
Are you actually trying to think something through rather than just jumping in and killing?
What's wrong, Kaine?
Nothing. It's just... I'm sensing a presence from seafront. Something like a shade.
A shade in the town? That's not good.
A shipwreck, is it? I suppose we might as well investigate, seeing as how we lack any other tenable leads.
Right. Let's head for the inlet.
Going to investigate.
Kaine. Emil. What's going on? I haven't seen you two come into Seafront in, well, ever, I guess.
Sorry for the surprise. Kaine said she sensed something strange in the area.
I'm not like extra tired. Like I go to sleep tired. Like I mean, it's only like 6 o'clock here. It's just like
strange.
I don't know. Like
a shade.
Eyes get kind of tired sometimes. I guess.
Sure.
For the most part, I blame it because I actually don't have very good lighting in my room.
What
Makes
an
me get sleepy
incredibly specific
sometimes.
piece of information the hussy has graced us with.
Yeah.
What is it, Kaine?
Nothing. Let's get moving.
Yeah, my room doesn't even actually have like actual installed overhead lights. Instead, I got a lamp. I got like 2 lamps, and then my brother helped me hang up these. He had like these long LED strip things, so we just like kind of hung those up around the room. They provide decent light, but still much dimmer than like what a overhead would actually do.
We're gonna need to figure out some way to get inside that thing.
This ship
Does
is
look
in a
kinda
state
cool,
of
though.
wanton decay.
Change the
Surely
colors.
we can find a hole or some such if we put our minds to it. These planks seem to be covering a rather large hole.
We can probably get in if we move them out of the way.
I'm worried about whatever it is Kaine is sensing. We should make sure we're really prepared before going inside.
We are so incredibly prepared, Emil. We have done this twice already. As far as the why, I don't know. I guess when the contractors built this place, they decided that this bedroom didn't need it.
That letter?
That's all I can think of. Like I honestly couldn't tell you. We moved into the place, we picked the rooms, and I was like, huh, my room does not have a light.
You know, now that I've taught you how.
It does have a light switch, but I have no clue what it does. As far as I can tell, it doesn't do anything. Supposedly, it controls one of the power outlets, but if it does, I've yet to figure out which one. Appointments are weird sometimes. Like, they get some weird freaking contracting at these things. Like the place I lived in previously.
Well, there's certainly no.
There was a light switch like right by the door. Oh my god, that'd be bad. That'd be terrible. But yeah, at my previous place, the light switch right by the front entry. I think it was like the switch closest to the door too. If you flipped it, it would turn off the power outlet that's like right next to the door, which happened to be the one that like my TV and some other stuff was hooked up to. So it was basically like, you know, the one that needed to just kind of stay on to power the things that were plugged up into it. So I put like a sticky note on that switch to say, hey, don't turn this one off.
You know, it makes
Besides
me
that was
happy
actually a pretty
you've
nice
taken
place.
Such a shine to me.
And besides the lack of overhead light in this room, this place is pretty nice too.
First time we met,
I've been
I
pretty
didn't have
lucky
the foggiest
on my
idea
places
what
I've
was
lived
going
so
on in
far,
that head of
I'd say.
yours. So, hey, I've been thinking.
Minor things here and there, you know.
How about you come live with me? It might be kind of nice to have a daughter around. Not into it, huh? Guess I should have figured. I'm sad to hear it, but it's your choice, of course. Huh? The floor's wet. Wait, is this blood? Oh dear. Are you...
Oh, baby, that is one hell of a smell. We got something real nasty nearby, eh, Sunshine? Come on, don't tell me you ain't picked up on it yet. You of all people gotta know what this smell means.
You have to turn off the bathroom heater if you want to cook something. Why? Does it like... That sounds... That is so... How are those even connected? Okay, I guess part of the question is what kind of oven are we talking? Is it like an electric stove or is it like a gas stove? Because if it's gas stove... Actually, at that point, I guess it depends on what kind of heating your place has. Electric? Okay. Yeah, no, that's weird. You know what? Regardless if it was gas or electric, that would still be weird. That is strange. That is so weird.
This ship is in poor condition indeed. Do try not to thrash about and bring its timbers down around us, hussy.
Whatever.
You sure you're all right, Kaine?
You really shouldn't push yourself. Hey, I've got an idea. How about you and me search outside and get some nice fresh air in the process?
Sure. Let's do that.
Oh.
Sounds good. Take care of Kaine for us, Emil.
See, part of me is like, oh, that's a spooky ghost thing. But then the other part of me that doesn't want to be that. It's just like, that's just poor construction of the doors. Because I have had doors like that. I actually got,
Come on, Kaine. Let's get the lead out.
I don't really know what you call them. But the doors that, like, slide, kind of like shutters.
This place is
got those that cover up
the
laundry machine.
Here.
Well, as we've known,
And, like, unless you close it a very particular way, that'll just pop open. So I guess it could be something like that. But the fact that if it does that in the middle of the night, that's like scary as hell. That could be real. That's real creepy real fast.
On the floor.
And there's still...
Fair enough.
Wait, did you see that girl just now?
I did indeed. How on earth did she manage to get behind us? Perhaps she is the runaway we heard tell of at the post office.
Oh, that reminds me. So I kind of got like a thing, especially when like I'm alone at a place, of like I don't like to keep like pretty much any door unlocked. Like to the point like I've legit like accidentally locked family outside of their own house sometimes because like I don't like leaving doors unlocked.
It's like we just saw a ghost.
And when I lived alone, I had like my bedroom did not have a lock on it, and I didn't like that for some reason. So when I would go to bed, like I had this sort of carpeting that was like it was pretty obvious that the carpet was not quite made to go with these doors. Like they were too high, so it was like kind of got to push the door pretty hard. So I figured out if I just kind of set like a pillow or two like right in front of it, it kind of bunches up under the door, so like you can't open the door if I do that. So I would do that every night before I go to bed because like I could not stand the fact of sleeping in there with like an unlocked door. I don't know why. Like I've never had like any sort of like traumatic thing happen while sleeping.
Then perhaps we
at least
ought to
nothing
make
like.
use of that
Well, no, at least
lantern
nothing like
stand.
actually happened. Like I'm sure I've had like nightmares when I was a kid or something. I don't know. Sleep is weird.
What's this?
Yeah, fair enough.
An apple.
I wager it. Perhaps he absconded to this ship to wait.
Let's keep moving.
Makes perfect sense to me. Like I said, I've locked my own parents out of their house before
what was
because
that
I didn't like
sound
leaving
just
doors
now?
unlocked.
Sounds like it came from the floor above us. This barrel's been knocked over.
Surely it was toppled by the girl we saw at the entrance. Wait. Cast your eyes to the floor, lad. The missing child left white tracks in her passing. Should we follow them, I expect we will find our way to her.
Wait. Probably supposed to go in here.
Man, this book's got some serious heft to it. Wonder what it's for.
It would seem to be this ship's logbook. Records of the routes it traveled, the weather it encountered, and the places it made port. All in a painstaking level of detail. I would expect no less for a vessel of this size. Until the day the records suddenly cease.
What the hell happened on this ship?
The bad stuff.
Did you see that light on the other side of the...
A shame we cannot investigate further with these blasted things in our way.
Hang on. I think I can move these. Hey, there's a notebook on this desk. Oh.
A record of the cargo they carried, no doubt. Let me see. By my pages, this ship was used by slavers. How simply atrocious.
Wait, you're telling me they sold people?
And made out quite handsomely from the transactions, it would seem.
How could they do something like that?
I do not know, nor do I care to ponder it. Let it suffice to say there are monsters who trade coin for misery in all corners of this accursed world.
There's a breeze coming through these shelves.
That white vase is rather conspicuous. Try giving it a nudge.
We'll find out. They crashed.
But
why did they crash? I mean, I know I've played through this a couple times now, but we'll find out soon.
These chests are pretty huge.
And what do they contain? Treasure, perhaps?
I wish. Looks like a bunch of iron tools.
Those are no mere tools, lad. They are instruments of torture. I shudder to think what evil transpired in this room.
Got a key.
There don't seem to be any shades around, at least.
Fortunate for us. Now let no more time be wasted in our search for the townsfolk. The white tracks end here.
Wait, I hear something.
I have to sing and cheer myself up. Where did he go? Why do I feel this way?
Whatever that sound was, it stopped. I swear it sounded like a girl.
Oh, yeah. So, yeah, you were here for one of those times. Yeah, so this is basically our third time doing this. So, the way this game is set up, basically to get the true ending and the new ending, which is what I'm trying to get for this, though I wouldn't have known if it was new or not. I never played the original version of the game. You play through the game multiple times, and each subsequent playthrough, you get, like, kind of different bits of information. Like, some of these cutscenes that we've seen now are, like, cutscenes we did not see in previous routes. So we get new and more bits of information every time. So far, this area doesn't really have any new stuff in it.
By which one's voice can travel to a faraway location.
Which means the girl is in whatever room this pipe connects to.
Hold a moment. I spy a chart of the ship's layout on the wall.
Yeah, and so the run-through one now is C, because it's our third one, and it's by letter.
This pipe connects to a cabin in the ship's stern.
I think there's 5 or so, I think.
Onward and, inward, I guess.
4 or 5.
This little lantern has brought us quite far, hasn't it?
Yeah. And the light it gives off makes me feel, I don't know, safe somehow.
Well, aren't we the romantic?
Oh, damn. The hell is this smell?
Perhaps it is wafting from further inside?
Waft.
Another apple.
Just how many apples does that quibbling husband keep on his person while he's out and about?
Let's keep searching. Vice? I think the floor is...
This floor seems fragile, so I'm gonna stand perfectly still on top of it.
Speak to me, lad. Are you hurt?
Been better, but I'll live. I can't see a thing down here. And what is that terrible stench?
Well, no, actually, every time it picks up at what's actually the midway point of the game, like there's an entire, like, other half of the game that we played through the first time around that it doesn't make us repeat.
I suspect we may have fallen into the ship's hold.
The lantern got away
So,
from
like,
me during the fall.
still, like, a decent chunk of the game, but, like, the chunk of the game that can be played a little bit faster, I'd say.
Is that?
It's a bit more, you know, open-ended. You have
That's
access.
it.
The
You
part of the
found
game where you
out
have, like,
time.
access to, like,
Might
the
I
better
suggest
weapons.
You cease the celebratory fanfare and light the blasted thing or... Oh dear. Look at the bodies. They are all people from town. And, I fear, the missing ferryman.
Oh no.
Oh, just a moment. I'll leave you looking at that for a second. Since I can about this home. Animac. I just had to get the door.
This can't be real. Why? Why did everyone have to... God damn it!
Pull yourself together, lad. Remember the presence Kaine sensed? The culprit who murdered these poor folk likely awaits us further within.
I won't let them get away with this.
Why did things turn out like this? Did he leave because of his body? I just want to be able to talk with him. I don't want him to be afraid of me. I don't want him to hate me. I want to meet in a human form. I want to look at the sun with my own eyes.
No, I wouldn't recommend that. That'll be
I want to see
it's bad to stare at the sun.
So, if I can just eat more people, maybe then I can become a human.
Great logic.
Hey there, you two.
Hey, I didn't know you guys came back inside.
Did we ever? Found a nice hole in the wall to slide through. But then we heard a bunch of noise coming from that super dark floor downstairs. You sure had us worried.
Yeah, sorry about that. You feeling better, Kaine?
A little, yeah. Sorry for the trouble.
No. No, I don't think so. I mean, you've been in various streams and usually pretty active in it. And I know, like, you yourself do get are pretty active in doing this sort of stuff as well. So I trust you with it. Now, if some total rando just hopped in here and immediately was like, "Hey, can I be mod?" I was like, "Well, no, you can't be."
Good. That's good.
Jeez, you seem really down in the dumps. Did something happen?
Tell me, Kaine, that presence you sensed.
It's on the floor above us.
I feared as much. It seems we've little choice but to press onward.
Nope, wait, I didn't want to do that.
Oh man, that smell is getting ripe. How you feeling there, sunshine?
Not great. Can't you tell?
Nah, you good.
This would be the final room, yes? The culprit who murdered the townspeople may be behind this very door.
It's that girl we saw when we first entered
Just
the ship.
notice it. I think it stopped tracking one of my eyes, so I keep winking.
Old lad, this is a lone child sitting inside a hulking ship littered with corpses. Something is clearly amiss.
You're miss.
There.
Oh man, this shade is nuts. I think I'm in love. You can feel her power hanging in the air, and she ain't even trying yet. Things are finally heating up. Huh?
Could this girl be the presence you sensed, Kaine?
Oh, hey, it's you.
Wait, you're the postman. What are you doing here?
Take it as you will.
Oh, I've been coming here a lot lately. I think this girl was on the ship when it drifted in. I've been keeping an eye on her until she's well enough to leave. Hey, so this is kind of awkward, but the girl is, you know, bleeding. I brought a bunch of bandages with me, but, well, how exactly does one deal with a woman's time of the month? Sorry. Clearly crossed a line there. Forget I said anything.
Stay the hell away from her! She isn't...
Yeah. It's funny things can happen sometimes whenever the tracking gets a bit off.
Kaine! Emil!
We'll figure something out. You just find a way to get the hell out of here.
The two of them will be fine, but you and I must withdraw. The ship is collapsing. We must leave at once.
Very much aware of that, thanks. Let's go. Shades! Damn it, they're in the way! Looks like we can get out through that hole up there.
Yeah, that's what I've seen, which definitely does track with my current lighting situation. I've been thinking I ought to get like another a proper lamp for my actual desk, because the one I have is like a standing lamp and it's way on the other side of the room. Oh.
Glad you two made it out in one piece.
Yeah, we're good. But that poor postman is still trapped inside.
You'd better go help him out.
No shade would dare pursue us into sunlight such as this. We should use the opportunity to ready ourselves. What on earth?
Yeah, I've thought about that before, but I don't know much about price on that either. I feel like that is something that would cost a little more since it's, you know, is specific towards camera work type of stuff usually. Those sorts of things usually
Something is coming.
Cost a bit more.
Get out of the way at once.
Oh, listen, it's singing. This thing actually thinks it's a person. I don't know where the singing lessons came from, but I do know it's sure as hell trying to eat us.
Aim for the tentacles with faces on them.
Don't stop now. Focus on the next one.
Yeah, I don't think, like, the softbox would honestly probably be overkill for the current, my current model, I think. Like there was like, I think some real good range of motion on, with the rigging on this model. I'm very happy with it. But I think a softbox would be a bit overkill for it, honestly. Would be a good investment if I planned on getting, like, a major, like, overhaul at some point, but I think anything like that would be pretty cool in the future, honestly.
Did we get it?
Epic jump.
Oh, hell. That thing's huge.
To think it could recover from such a grievous wound.
Ordinary attacks aren't gonna do shit against this thing.
We'll just have to up our own attacks to match.
You get its weakness by now, yeah, Sunshine? Well then, get to carving this bastard up before we're all dead!
I know, damn it. I know. The core of this thing is in the mouth. We need to get up there.
Are you serious?
But how are we supposed to do that?
Instead of wasting time running your mouths, how about you keep attacking the damn thing until it falls over?
Hey, the guy from before's collapsed on the beach. That shade's got some kind of
honestly,
power for it.
I think this enemy has my favorite design in the game.
Shut your yap. I'm not in the business of using my blades on people.
I think it's working.
It's concentrating tremendous magical energy into its head. Attacking it may cause the power gathered there to discharge. Now's your chance. Run, lad!
Wait.
Attack the part of her that looks like a girl.
This is different. It's never
Watch
done
your
this
step,
before.
lad. Do not tumble into the sea.
Or have I just always missed this particular part of the fight somehow before? Yeah, the 2 times I fought it before, it's like it never did this bit where I run up the body. This is cool. I don't know. I doubt it, but the fight's already playing out differently than it's ever has before. The fight's never played out this way in the previous playthroughs. Maybe it's time-based or something. Because, like, previous times the way the fight ends is Kane takes the postman hostage, and while it's distracted, we kill it. But this time the postman wasn't taken hostage. I wonder if that's because when I'm out to sea, or because I killed it faster. And yeah, it still does. I kind of figured we'd still end up killing him, because, well, there was no real option not to. I wonder if Postman's outlook on the thing is different, since we were never, like, at its mercy. One week later.
Thanks. You really saved our bacon.
You've all done so much for me. Offering a little refuge is the least I can do. I don't have the words to express how sorry I am. We all knew townspeople were out there being eaten by a shade. But I never imagined I was taking care of it this entire time.
The fault lies with that foul creature alone, Postman. Not yourself.
I hope I can believe that someday.
All right, well, we'd better get going. There's someone else we need to break this news to.
Fair enough. I hope to see you out there on the old letter trail again soon.
Huh. Yeah, no, maybe the fight just goes different if you know, fight better.
Hey, did you find my husband?
Yeah. The thing is...
We waited a whole week to tell you he's dead.
Wait, why are you hesitating?
Because we're realizing how awkward it is that we waited a week to tell you this.
Is he alright? Please tell me he's alright. Come on, say something already.
What happens if you do lie to... Like, I don't want to pick that option. Probably just look it up later, but, like, I'm kind of curious what happens if you try to lie to her about it. But it's just like, that's just feels like such a mean option, you know?
Your husband was killed by a shade.
Yeah, she probably doesn't
I'm sorry.
believe you. Yeah.
We tracked him down, but it was already too late.
No,
Usually when it does like those options like that in this game, it's like the results really don't change
Big idiot.
much.
Always carrying his bag around, thinking about me all the time. Oh God, this can't be happening.
It saddens this old tone to think we'll never hear those two at each other's throats again.
If only I'd gotten to him sooner. Damn it.
Do not let it burden you so, lad. You did the best you were able.
The hell's this, Sunshine?
A letter. That thing wrote it for the postman.
Ha! Man, that is some grade A chicken scratch.
She probably copied the letters as best she could.
So,
yeah,
what's it
I
say?
like the ocean view. You know, I've actually been wondering that, if you guys can hear whenever I take the screenshot. Oh, hey, she... Okay, so last time we did that, she ripped up the letter. This time she didn't. So I wonder if we get to actually know what it says. Okay, all this is different. This is different stuff.
It's like I was stuck in some kind of dream.
Hey, letter guy.
Okay, yeah, like this didn't happen before. Before she just ripped it up.
I mean, how can I help you?
Got a letter for you.
Wait, you have a letter for me?
Yeah, it's from that thing on the ship.
Louise? Let me see.
Oh, he does care.
Oh, it says, thank you. Wow,
Aww.
look at this. After all that time I spent trying to teach her to write, she actually managed to string together a few ugly little letters. Damn it. Why can't I stop seeing her smile?
Aww.
Or hearing that song she used to sing. I know she ate people. I know she was a monster.
You're not you when you're hungry. Oh, I got 2 minutes for that too. Gratitude. Oh yeah, usually they have a conversation here about her taking him hostage, so I wonder if they're gonna have a different conversation now. Nope, they just don't talk at all. Just traveling in silence. Yeah, you like that one? I have my moments. I'm glad that I can set it to where you can't see my cursor though. Because for some reason in this game in particular, the cursor is like always visible on the screen. And a lot of times after cutscenes, it centers it on the screen. So like after a cutscene, it's just always like right there in the center. I mean, it's not that bad, but it's a bit distracting.
Shades on the coast, the ferryman dead. You've had quite the rough trip.
Yeah, probably.
That poor ferryman used to tell me stories of the epic quarrels he had with his wife. He found the whole thing quite amusing.
Okay.
He loved her, though. He loved her with all that he was. I'm very sad to hear that he's gone. Still, you made it back safe, and I'm glad for that.
Have you any new information about the key to the Shadow Lord's castle?
I'm still working on the decryption, but I'm afraid progress has stalled. Loyal Cerberus might refer to a dog, but I've never seen anything that would fit the bill.
It must be pretty complicated if even you can't decode it. Well, you're our last hope, so please keep trying, okay?
I will. By the way, I was walking by your house earlier and I noticed you had some mail. You might want to check it out.
Thanks. I'll do that.
Oh, so even this part can happen before dealing with the robot.
One last thing. Since the ferryman was missing work, I arranged for someone else to handle the job. I'll make sure they know to let you use the boat as before.
Gotcha.
Interesting.
Even without those we have lost, the world relentlessly continues to turn.
So I guess just going back and talking to Poplar is what triggers that particular section. And then after that section is you immediately unlock this bullet. I wonder if that's what. I wonder if it's a matter of like the order you do these things.
The king is getting married. It does this old book good to see a boy become a man.
Probably not a good idea to turn down a wedding invitation from a king. Let's go to Facade.
I just feel like maybe you saw it more in like some side quest in the first half of the game that I didn't do or something. But for the most part, it really doesn't feel that much like they talk up like the relationship between us and the King of Facade. Like it acts as like we're like really good friends, but I don't feel like it really presented that in the first half of the game.
Oh there.
And this is the first time we see him.
Poplar told me about you. Just tell me where you're going, and I'll take you there. No charge.
To the desert. Spooky wolf.
Does it not strike you as curious to find wolves in the desert?
Should it?
They normally live in forests, yes. Deserts would seem to hold little sustenance for them.
Well, we can certainly guess what they've been eating.
Yeah, that one's not.
Ah, Kakere!
We hear your days of bachelorhood are coming to a close, King.
Congrats.
Forgive my prying, but we are all eager to know the identity of your lucky bride.
失礼来た。おさきょり。
Hold on. Fira?
Pretty sure that's not what sign language looks like.
You have grown into a fine example of womanhood. I'm sure you will make a splendid queen.
Of course, I don't know it myself, so.
Kaine's gonna want to see this.
なあ。つえ、偉そうとさったら、銀と尊騎士って大釣りだったらけ。
Yeah, they are. So if you actually notice, you can kind of tell in the shape of the top of the hoods there. A lot of them, the masks are actually more like hats, not sitting on top of their heads. They just keep themselves covered up with, you know, all the robes and the masks and hats and whatnot.
Pleased to make your acquaintance, Your Royalness. Congratulations on your wedding.
Heck.
I'm sorry Kaine's not here, but...
結果ってくるなろ言ってして沢たいてとち。あだちやった。夜せれ、やりさたち、とててすれ。
Of course. How could we refuse?
Oh, yeah, he's a nice guy. Honestly, him and the people in this town are honestly probably some of the nicest people in this game. Save for that. That's not so nice.
To think they even have rules governing the timing and water temperature of a bath.
What's it to you?
Yeah,
you
it's
don't even
Hyzen.
take baths. Kaine?
What is the matter?
I don't like this. Weddings are festive occasions, you know? Should I even be here?
We were invited here by the king, remember?
Sure. But what about everybody else?
This city isn't like our villages. It's all about the rules here. And since there isn't a specific rule about you, I honestly think they won't give a crap.
Yeah.
Will you at least procure a new set of lingerie for the festivities? Some spring colors, perhaps?
Keep talking, Book.
Another big yawn.
Oh.
What's up?
Just having trouble getting to sleep.
Something bothering you?
No. The opposite, in fact. I'm just so excited about the wedding that I can't settle down. I bet it's gonna have streamers and dancing and bears on unicycles and everything. I'm sorta jealous. I wish I was Fira.
You'll find a nice bride someday, Emil.
Huh? Oh, right. Bride.
You must be tired indeed if you misunderstood that simple social nicety.
Yeah, that's not exactly it.
Liu Teitai, Weta. ゼルガンと救世し続いている。改ざんを解きて、기소도 야리다. 전 쉽지. 이와이츠도 장사 로아인다.
Everyone needs to blow off steam and celebrate once in a while.
Indeed, your people have earned a moment of rest and respite.
Kodeta.
Plus, you want to make Fira happy, right? Anyway, life is better when you have someone to fight for.
アルトゥルは小さだった対決達成さ
Some of the like movements on that wolf's a bit iffy. I mean, it's understandable. It's kind of hard to do animal movements to begin with, let alone one that's, you know, limping. Plus, this is actually a much older game. It's just a remastered version of the game with a new section added to it. I mean, some of them. And the ones that are angry.
Aw, weddings are the best. There's flowers everywhere. Everyone's happy. It's just great. I'm kind of jealous. Aren't you jealous, Kaine?
Nah.
Oh, come on.
イギューとラセンチコイアルテルアシースヨーリンチコッテチサイトズセおていきく
さてれるたいいと
That wolf is a shade.
Oh yeah, he reflects magic. God, I keep yawning.
改ざん草ちあっち我
フィア答えよりるゆ
たく
なんだ
またき
Hi, Kiwi.
およりかちすれて
We're on Mount C. You know, funny thing, if I recall correctly, I think the last time you were here, we were at this scene again. Yeah, no. To get those other endings, you have to do it actually during Route C, is what I figured out. So now, well, on this one, we can do those two.
取り立ってきた。改ざん。
Huh? Stream's frozen.
吐息中歌を歌ってくっとよりぶ
Huh. Is the stream frozen for anyone else?
いいか
No, not frozen. Okay.
I would rethink this
Must be
course of
flying
action,
side.
King. Ahead lies a battle you cannot win.
改ざむ有利。
あフェアルス
ヌー
ザルツザルツザルガザルツンとゾルキアレル
贈呈おられきたも。ユリペルアトルカイザムタトデクラクルトデクテルガアントイカラツグキテテカイザムタリエキューサカイザムラ夫と来てソードリリスダカイ
Oh. Yeah, sorry about that. Well, unless you like your work, in which case, have fun. I know some people like their jobs.
The king's grief is strong. I doubt he will stand down at
That's
this
mine. I
point.
don't dislike my job. It's like, you know, it's work. It's not like something, you know. It's like,
Guess
oh
he'll run off
boy,
to
time
take
to
on
go
the wolves
work.
anytime
You know,
now.
it's like, it's just like, you know,
We
it's
let him go by himself.
it's
Of course not. Hell, I hate the wolves too.
Then we must prepare for the fight.
But yeah, good luck at work.
It will not be an easy one.
I know.
Wait, I can just stop in the middle of this and go see if that letters though. The way you can do these things I'm finding out is rather interesting. It's like a rather
Are you ready
unnatural
for battle?
string of events if I was to stop in the middle of this quest so I need to go do another one.
Time to avenge Fira.
Oh, you found the webtoon. I think I have a link to it on here, I thought. Does it not take you directly to it? Oh, it did. Oop. Oh my god, it doesn't. It just takes you to Webtoon's page. That's dumb. Huh. Strange. I thought it took you straight to the thing. Yeah, it's like, since it's like newer and like doesn't really have all that like, you know, like subs on it. It's like they don't prioritize it in the search, I guess.
Madness. The wolves who attacked were only a fraction of the pack. How will you fight them all?
And count us in.
We're not doing it for you, dumbass.
I'll have to see if I can like adjust that after
It's
the
for
stream. I'll see if
Fira.
I can fix the link, see if it
Kine,
make it
you
actually
can't
take
speak
you
to a king
to
like that.
the webtoon, not just the webtoon
If
app.
this is indeed the plan, then let us make haste.
It's kind
we
of
can ill afford another tragedy.
it's kind of not helpful if it doesn't take you to the actual comic. Oh, yeah. Oh, you know what? Yeah, that also might be the thing. It might be because I think that the original link actually takes you straight to the first chapter, but I think I can make it to where it takes you to like the front page of webtoon that has like the actual chapter list.
カイザム・アクラ。
ゼルガーン撃つと避けた。
これでサト・アルテルア・チンクルチュラス。
アルテルはトヤリラフィアクスタあ
ギン。
フィアギキタタトサダキラツヨリウタタキツシリュウリュウトサ
ティン。
よりワイソトフィアとツだったあ
ティン。
あんだだせ
テントシケン。ユー・カイザムテク。アンダルアミ。あんだいえフィアロテとやりかきそできたと食いてゲルだエルラ・ラールペルアとカイザムでカイザムとアイタフィアアイザムでフィアチュレセキタとトダゼルガンでアンダゼルガンヤーリツガッチクリトカイザンゼスタルペルア老体リスラ関係かけてしたすわれアルムーキエルトチギサンってきた
アルム
浮きわせんクユリエ
押して
キルタチエククギリスアーガイ
え
カイザムより生きおつじでくご
ユラ
カイザムチツストジーおわくれたしより
こうだだちより歌いクリゼルガンタチトグだリ言ってクタイ
Forget it. It's for Fira.
Let's move.
Yeah. I've been having a lot of fun writing that comic. Especially interactions between those two.
The wolves appear to be targeting the king. He seeks the king of Passad. Such dogged, unwavering defiance. Why do these beasts hold so much rage? The smaller wolves are not infected with shades. As for the leader...
If even one shade is here, then I have to kill all of them.
Above you! Stay on your guard!
You must endure. Go, live, and think of me again. Thank you for being my friend.
This song actually gets a lot of copyright claims on YouTube.
I believe that young Fira was perfectly content with the life she had. Of course. Does this not sound like what she would say to you? She was terribly proud of her king.
Data, Doris, Kyoryu, Kutaitu, Richilail, Kaizam, Chittada, Kete Taisoto, Chi Taterunda.
Yeah, good. Open to I actually have I do have actually a lot more of it written already. It's kind of just a matter of getting the artwork for it commissioned. Like I have a person who does it on a regular basis, and like they're ready to take on the next one. It's just like a matter of like kind of pacing it out because, you know, commission after commission can get kind of expensive. I'm hoping to have it early, like either later this month or early next month is when I'm hoping to have the next one out.
The poor king.
This is all the Shade's fault.
Glad you enjoyed. Yeah. Yeah, it was actually, it took me quite a bit to actually kind of finally work up.
Kid sent us a letter.
You know, putting it together and actually posting it, because like I've done a bunch of like little projects like that before. Like I've started like writing stories and stuff like that, but then it's like I never end up doing anything with them, you know. So I get like, I don't know, worried, I guess, that like no one's gonna like it or something. But I'm glad I'm finally like, you know, worked up the confidence to, you know, go for it. Put that one out there. Yeah, geez, it is so much brighter in this area. Okay, okay, well, how now dim down. I think that might just actually been a lighting glitch. Yeah, he's got some issues. I don't know. Like, the thing is, like, the reason why I decided to make the main character, like, you know, the way he is like that is, for some reason, I just kind of like those sorts of characters in, like, shows and games and such. Like, some I've been playing the Yakuza games lately, right? And part of my favorite character in that is Majima, which is, like, basically, key example of a sword character who's just, like batshit crazy, but like underneath it is actually very intelligent and knows exactly what they are doing, you know? I don't know, I'm a big fan of characters like that, so I want to try to make something sort of like that with him.
I fear the next card.
Yeah. Yeah, that's really what I'm trying to like fill up that weapon with is like, you know, these like these seemingly dangerous characters. Like, you know, it's like, as I'm sure you can tell, the story's not really about like other heroes or anything like that. It's not really any heroes to be had at the current phase of the writing. Save for like maybe like one or two people who like, or you know, pretty good fellows. But yeah, I don't want to spoil too much about like what characters I have planned for the. I'm supposed to be going to the mailbox, actually, I think.
You have a letter. A personal request, hmm?
He's done a lot for us. We should see what he wants. Off to the junk heap, then.
Exactly. Exactly. Yeah, I feel like this is whatever. back. Oh, that was weird. Seem to have some issues with the transition there. Any case, I'm thinking this probably gets about to end it for the night. We usually go about this long anyways. And I actually got a lot further than I thought. Like, we'll probably actually be able to finish up Route C in the next one, I think, because we only got like a few, like, we gotta go fight the robot, which shouldn't take long at all, and then after that we can go to the palace, and so we can do that. So actually, we'll probably finish Route C in the next one, and as long as if I understand how Route D works correctly, we can actually we might be able to actually finish that one up too, because that one is basically based on having all the weapons, which I do already. You can actually get like an option at the end of this route, I believe, and if you do that, you get an alternative ending, which is Route D, and once you finish Route D, you then unlock E, and we'll probably be able to, do C and D next time, depending on how long finishing up C takes. It might take longer than I'm expecting, so I won't push it, but we'll probably be able to finish up C at the very least the next time. So yeah. Well, that's a good do for tonight. Plan as of now is tomorrow we'll do that little bit of a later night stream, and so we'll be doing some more Final Fantasy, just kind of a nice, chill late evening stream. And then we'll take those next 2 days off like we usually do, and then we'll be back later Sunday for some more Library of Ruina. So business as usual. Yeah, that's a good do for tonight. Thank you very much for joining me tonight. I had a lot of fun hanging out with you. And for now, I just wish you all a good night and safe travels. Bye.